In this episode, our target is to take Innsbruck, Naples, and Nicaea. And of course, keep hold of every area we control at the moment. Hello everyone and welcome to QualityOldGames. This is part 9 of the Milanese Crossbow Only Campaign. And I think we can actually do something still here. Let's actually see if we could get rid of the Pope. So this guy can get to Zagreb, and that means that we can use at least some of these troops, rather this general, to go to Ragusa. And I guess this was to be pronounced as Cagliari in Italian. By the way, thanks for the tip in the comments. And please let me know if I still need to improve that pronunciation. So I guess we do have a turn. And at least wannabe army of merchants are on the move, or is on the move. Except for that one merchant. Okay, that's not good. And it seems the Byzantines have timed their arrival so that Nicaea most likely will remain in enemy hands. Well, let's see. With some luck, that army will rebel. Oh, and we have our Hungarian friends nearby, so perhaps we might still have a chance to take Nicaea. Except perhaps they break their alliance just that conveniently. Well, let's see. I guess someone died. But not one of our generals. Okay, I guess we need to get that general out of there so that we could actually get those buildings more cheaply. And I don't know. I don't think that warehouse is good. Making that merchant bank. Well, let's try to make it. And then... So perhaps it's better this way. Okay, yeah. Those are cheaper that way. Okay, I guess we have to fight this manually, but finally. I guess we have played this about 20 or 30 turns and tried to capture this, and now, finally, it should fall to us. Except, of course, that catapult routes our whole army, then the situation, of course, is different. But let's hope we will have the settlement now. At least the numbers should be on our side. And it seems the enemies are abandoning the walls. Perhaps we dare to come a bit closer. And the catapults are positioned there. So with some luck, these guys can actually take them out. Without us suffering any casualties there. Okay, they are on the move. I guess it's time for us to go in.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now.
Perhaps these guys could fire from here. And we should... Okay. Seems we only have one unit here, and actually this guy is going the wrong way. Oh. And the catapults are starting to fire. And they are actually starting to do some damage there.
Only half the enemy force remains. The enemy general has no honor. He flees the field of battle and abandons his men.
And so much for those catapults.
The enemy general is dead.
And the city is ours.
This is a clear victory that goes
Nice. Of course, the enemy is sending a rather large relieving force, but I don't think that's going to be nearly enough. Oh, and the Hungarians are leaving. Okay, so we have some siege equipment. And let's see if our friends are willing to help. So some catapults. Perhaps auto-resolve. Nice. And could we actually drive that army out? Oh no. Ah. This is just embarrassing. So now we should get some extra troops from Constantinople to make sure that we don't actually lose the city at the same moment that we manage to get it.
We cannot sail there.
Where we actually could sail. Is it so that we cannot actually land the troops there? Ah.
Back to land, men.
Yes.
Orders. Onward.
mean, this is just ridiculous. If we disband these guys, then our allies cannot help us. But if we lose the battle, I think we will withdraw the city. And that at least is something. Okay. Well, that's one way to solve the issue there. And then here, I think we will hold the siege for a while, but I think we are in a position to take the city before it actually starves out. And here I think the roads will be most beneficial. In Palermo we are building Cagliari, doing something at least here. Perhaps the mining network will be decent enough, and perhaps we could upgrade Ajaccio. And this merchant could get at least some money.
Ready to trade. Ready to trade.
And then our fleets should start earning their upkeep.
Yes, my lord. Attacking on your command. Is it not obvious I am your foe? Prepare to board.
Oh, that was sad.
Our fleet is victorious. We will not surrender these waters easily. Attacking on your command. Victory! Yes, my lord.
Okay. And then we have some French incoming. And do we have other agents? So I guess this general needs to move. And
The problem. What is the name? Am I taking that? But of orders? Yes.
and let's besiege Innsbruck.
Laying siege. Is it time to take the walls, my lord?
And it's poorly defended, and this army is too far away. I guess we need to reinforce rather soon, at least Milan, and then the other cities here as well. So perhaps this general should remain here to start raising an army to engage the French. Okay, Algiers is rather weakly defended. So basically it has a light blinking above it, target. Oh, that's not good. So the Byzantines are not giving up the city willingly, at the very least. And we have some Polish princesses trying to do something here. So it seems our financial situation isn't that good, at least at the moment. In Cagliari we have a chapel. In Constantinople we have a city hall. And suddenly the situation here is starting to look a bit better. In Palermo, a mining network, I don't think we want to build anything there just yet. In Durazzon, small chapel. Nice. Nicaea, small church. And we can actually get some troops inside the walls there. So this is a jihad army. So what if we take the faction leader out? How the city will react? It will try to rebel. So basically Constantinople has to do it on its own. Perhaps a merchant there might be beneficial. I guess that emperor is going to attack soon. And perhaps we could use this general to actually get into Constantinople. A full Spanish army. I don't like it in our territory. So let's try to get some financial breathing room by hiring 3 crossbowmen, or mercenary crossbowmen, no, but capturing Innsbruck.
The enemy are beaten. Noble lord, we have conquered.
And I think I should pull most of these guys back to tackle the French. And let's see if we could actually assassinate. Oh, this guy's doing absolutely nothing. Let's send him there.
Your orders, noble one.
We would see you dead here.
Of course, my lord.
Your Majesty, my lord, bringing our troops together. Order.
Mon Dieu, I am discovered.
The problem. What is the name?
So, Assassin Richelieu, not Cardinal this time. If you have read or watched some film of Three Musketeers.
The problem. What is the name? Am I taking?
Okay, so perhaps we will send this merchant also. Okay, that's 52 florins. I think we will get there rather soon. And do we still have something we could actually do? Oh, we have a princess here. Okay. Could we actually marry him?
He refused me? How can this be?
Okay.
Happily, my lord.
So, Tripoli is there. I think it might be worth capturing. And we actually had a quest of regicide. So let's see if we can actually fulfill it. At the moment, I think we have a bit too much troops to put them all in the city center. So we need to man the city center and do it properly. But I think we can spare some units to the walls as well. And here, let's try to make some kind of concave. Actually, it seems this is rather difficult to do. Perhaps that there will be murderous enough. And then, and perhaps our general should be here as well. Even though it's annoyingly difficult to place those. Okay, then we have some troops here. I think this is an excellent place. And on the other side as well. And these guys should be able to handle themselves well enough in melee as well. And then we have this one unit still. Okay, so let's try out this kind of formation, and I guess these guys need to be reformed a bit. I guess that's good enough. And of course here we want to hit the cavalry first. And of course the enemy general, actually we might start hitting it right away. And I guess we want to hit these Byzantine infantry.
The enemy have ladders at the walls. Repel the attackers. Give them steel.
And perhaps these guys should focus on the spear militia there. And these guys should focus on the Byzantine infantry there.
Saints, save us! The enemy are battering down the gates!
The enemy has actually suffered quite a lot of losses already.
Battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
And actually the siege tower is burning. Excellent. And the bodyguard is taking hits. Unfortunately the gates are going down really soon.
The enemy's siege tower is just a pile of wood now. Beware lest they try some other trick.
And I guess it's time to give most of these guys fire at will command. And it's nice that the bodyguard here is charging first. Let's watch as the enemy emperor goes down.
The enemy king lies dead, slain by our
Quest
brave
completed.
soldiers. Attack while his men mourn their loss.
And actually, these guys are fleeing. That's... I have to say, I'm a bit surprised. I thought they would hold a bit better. Of course, we should try to have enough troops so that we can actually
The enemy are bad.
take on the
They have lost.
second enemy army. That very likely will attack us soon. Niche. As it's right behind this one. Okay, good. And perhaps we could break this unit as well. Nice. And it might be time to push forwards from the city center.
The enemy flees the battle. Run down those worthless peasants.
That's actually nice of them to stay there. To be shot at. And we still have some stragglers there. I guess that's enough.
All of Christendom will be awed.
And let's execute them. And we actually have one turn to replenish our troops there, if we just are able. So basically, actually, we have met all our targets, except Naples. So much for that merchant. And we should try... Huh. Okay. But I think we killed him. But I guess there were some kind of different rules then. So much for that. Let's build that merchant bank in Innsbruck. Let's upgrade the fields a bit. And get a priest there. And then we need to get rid of 2 generals. So one can go to do something near Rome, and he can go to take charge of our northern garrison. There. And here. So are these guys going to attack? Perhaps we should go to strike against the French in their territory.
Yes, my lord. Bringing our troops together. Your Majesty. Yes.
And actually, let's send a couple of more of these units.
Ferdinand, move out. Your Majesty.
And then could we assassinate that general there? Where are our other assassins? There is one. Okay, good. And I think we should have a third one. But perhaps he has been killed.
Ready to train. As you wish. I must rest.
Orders? Yes. Closing for battle. The day is ours. The enemy are beaten.
And I think we should repair our fleets. Or get some new ships. Why cannot we actually... Oh, they are repaired. Nice.
Prepare to board and engage. Our fleet is victorious. Yes, my lord. Attacking on your command. Victory!
And I guess we don't have
Yes, my lord.
good enough shipyards here.
Ready to train. On my way. Ready to train. As you wish. This is impossible. On my way. If only I could, my lord.
Okay, and this merchant here...
Yes, moving.
We don't want to trade on fish.
As you wish. This is as far as I may go today.
Yes?
And perhaps we should
Yes.
try to take Naples. Or then not. Oh, and in Durazzon we actually can do nothing. Okay. So basically
Should we spare any of them? We torn them
some additional units are really good here.
apart. Draw your sword. Yes.
And Constantinople is not under siege just yet. However, the situation is rather
Ready to
perilous here.
Yes, there's money in this, my lord.
Perhaps another merchant. And
Ready to train. As you wish.
let's send this guy here as well.
Continuing on tomorrow, my lord.
So, I guess we do have a turn. And at the very least we managed to draw the French here. Unfortunately they do have quite a lot of crossbows as well. Perhaps I should send the Field's army north of Genoa to try to conquer some cities from the French. And here the terrain isn't that good for us. So I think it's time to just get away. Wait for a bit better defensive positions. But where will the army withdraw? Okay, so it could go past or past the enemy army there. And the Holy Romans are still not attacking there. Okay, I guess we have no chances of winning this battle. So let's actually check the terrain. They have crossbows and other missile units of their own, so we are quite badly outnumbered. But let's see what happens. At least there is high ground for us. And perhaps if we put these guys in loose formation already, and perhaps this will prevent the enemy from charging directly to us, and we should have advantage in range because of the elevation here. So you know that Obi-Wan, speaking of high ground in Revenge of the Sith, wasn't just empty talking. So basically, we want to hit the enemy bodyguard and the heavy infantry with the crossbows, at least initially. And are these guys actually hitting something? And I guess we need to engage. Of course, some direct hits would be nice. And of course we attack the feudal knights. Perhaps we should try to withdraw a bit and regroup. Perhaps the enemy general will follow us. Or then not.
Only intervention by the Almighty Lord or a military genius can bring us victory from this disgrace.
And now if we can hit their flank. I think we are going to lose both the general and the army.
half our force remains.
Well, let's hope these guys will break.
Our general shames us all.
Okay, good.
He flees back while his soldiers still fight. Infamy will be his always. Lord, preserve us. We have been dealt us.
And let's hope they withdraw to Byzantium. Well, almost. At least the direction wasn't completely wrong. And then we have some jihad armies moving against Constantinople. And let's hope the defenses will hold.
This is not good, Lord. The enemy have laid siege upon us.
Oh, and we have those heretics there. They must be dealt with. So Venice could be upgraded. Unfortunately, our monetary situation is a bit on the weaker side. And they are reconciling France.
Orders? Onward. We can march no further today. A good day's march ends.
There will be much honor in defeating you, noble infidel.
I will enjoy your land and women soon enough. Your will.
So this army here... Actually, we need to relieve Bern first.
Yes? March.
But then we can push towards France.
Yes.
You are lucky we will receive you at all, infidel. Very well. Mazala.
On my way.
The problem. What is the name? Am I taking down a person or a place?
And we have some assassins somewhere. Oh,
Am I taking down
there
a
is an
person?
imperial assassin there.
But of course.
And let's check about the merchants.
To trade. Yes, moving. Ready to trade. As you wish. Continue. Ready to trade. Yes, moving.
I guess that army is underway
Ready to trade.
against us.
Yes, moving. This is as far as I may go today.
And let's see about our fleets.
Admiring the enemy. Yes. Closing to engage, my lord. Our fleet is your orders. Attacking on your command. I think you have been wrong. We are not contesting these waters with you.
Oh, and then we have this army here that needs to move away.
God will be with us, men. To battle. Your will.
And it's time to get rid of those rebels there, finally. And perhaps we found our... No. I was thinking we found our missing assassin. So,
Orders?
I think
Yes.
we want to take Naples, and I think auto-resolve will do it. Hopefully will do it. Yes, it will. Nice.
The day is ours. The enemy are beaten. Noble Lord, we have conquered.
Yes. Your Majesty. Yes. Orders.
So perhaps we should move against Rome.
Move out.
Oh,
There is nothing to salvage here. Let's cut your orders, Noble One. Yes?
so now we need to move this guy out. So perhaps we want to combine at least some of these troops. And then we could begin to retrain them soon enough. And I think soon we are able to move against Rome, and then Italy should be secured. So, let's make a strategic overview. So, we set out to capture Naples, Durazzon, and Nicaea, and Innsbruck as well. All of them are ours now. We haven't lost any cities for the moment. And we are starting to make a counteroffensive against France and perhaps at some point against the Holy Roman Empire. So, and of course against Rome. So in that regard, the situation has improved. However, the Egyptians and Turks, their jihad armies are converging on Constantinople. I'm a bit afraid that we will lose the city. Nicaea is rather poorly defended, even though the defenses are improving all the time. And here we have in northern Italy, or the whereabouts of northern Italy, quite a lot of enemy forces. For example, this Holy Roman Empire army, French armies there, and then there are some more armies on the move here, and Byzantine armies here, and we are practically surrounded by the enemies. So we still have quite a lot to do, and some 28 regions to conquer. But I think as the game progresses, it will become easier and easier all the time. And let's see, the diplomatic situation, so at least it hasn't gone any worse. So, thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to post comments, give advice, and so on. Have a great rest of the day. QualityOldGames out.